Graphing on the coordinate plane. This is a digital lesson that teaches students the different parts of the coordinate plane and how to plot points. And so it just starts out explaining to the students what a coordinate plane is, goes through the fact that it's made up of two number lines, a vertical and a horizontal, shows students the four quadrants and the y-axis and x-axis, and the definition of coordinates. So anything that's in red here, any of the vocabulary words, students are going to be using later in the lesson. So they can scroll back and look for any of these words in red. And it explains to the students how these ordered pairs show a location on the coordinate plane. And the origin 0, 0, which is in the very center. And then after you go through all of these terms with the students, they've got these drag and drop vocabulary terms, and they're going to place them in the correct place in the sentence frames. So the process of turning mathematical data into a picture is called graphing. So they just click and hold on the edge, and then they move that into place. And so on. So they're going to do that with the rest. They've got another slide here, the same thing. They can go back through the previous slides and check if they've forgotten what these mean. And then it explains how to plot a point on the coordinate plane. Positive, negative numbers. And then once you do that, students are going to drag and drop these directions next to the correct ordered pair. So for example, negative 3, 6 would mean that they're going to move left first and then up. And they just place these next to the correct ordered pair. Just kind of reinforces for them what they have to do with each ordered pair. And then they've got these movable points. So they're going to plot all of these points. They've got a couple slides where they're going to do that. And then they're going to type in the quadrant that each of these points is in, A, B, C, and D. And they're going to type the ordered pair for each one of these, A, B, C, and D. And the final slide, they're going to create a picture by following these directions. So they start here, they're going to stop here and start all over for these points. So they've got movable points, and then they're going to connect the points using these green lines. So these are just click and hold also. So you just click and hold, and they can move these to connect the points. And so that is a digital lesson on graphing on the coordinate plane.